Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, second chapter. I am the RN Genius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we explored the Liberl Tower. We read through the 4 terminals and we got to the top of it. What did the terminals say, Eric? Well, these 4 terminals were pretty much all about the aureole and the sealing mechanism and the device towers. The device towers are actually, they are the second barrier to the aureole. They were built by the same people that first tested what the capabilities of the aureole as a kind of power source are, and they came out with the answer that it is very dangerous and that it has to be sealed. And these device towers, as they call them, are the second barrier, and all the texts explain the sealing mechanisms and the story of those. I'm gonna call it a research team. That research team, they were aware of the fact that this is not the last time that the aureole is gonna be abused or used again, that it's gonna be activated again at some point in the future. So they settled down in the area that the aureole was sealed in. And they left these messages, and not the research team, but a descendant of TloH's. Not descendant, I don't know that if that's... TloH is the descendant, that's the thing. I don't think that the English language works in the way that they are descendants of TloH's. I don't know the word for them though. We're talking about the Auslese family most likely, and they settled down in the area we know as Liberl, and built their kingdom here to watch over the device towers and the aureole itself, to prepare their descendants for, well, a disaster that could be happening with the aureole. They don't want their descendants to make the same mistake again. There was some kind of disaster, most likely what we know as the Great Collapse. And it ended by most likely sealing the aureole away behind 2 barriers. The first barrier was broken in the first game. And this is the second barrier, nearly having crumbled. Which is not good. These texts were laid down in these computer terminals so the descendants of the Auslese family, or whoever they are, the descendants of the research team, could actually prevent or reseal the aureole after it is activated again. They call the activation drawn into reality, or well, appearing back to reality. So the aureole must be in a space right now that is apart from the reality, a second dimension of sorts. But we're probably gonna find out about that in a second, aren't we? We're at the top of the Liberl Tower. Enough of my rambling and my wild guesses. Let's find out for sure. You're really rude, you know. I was so sick of waiting. Ren. Hee. Estelle, you're a bad girl, running away from the Ark while little Ren was away. But it's okay, you came here to play in the end, so all is forgiven. Ren. Hey, Tita, did you come all this way to play too? I'm sorry I don't have any ice cream, but we'll still have lots of fun, I promise. Also, hehe, you finally show yourself, huh? You left me waiting for a long time, Joshua. I never thought I would meet you again here, of all places. You've grown a bit, Ren. Of course I have. I'm 11 years old now. And Estelle was right. You got really handsome while you were away, Joshua. It's a little weird seeing you without the cold eyes, but I suppose you aren't so bad now. Really? Thank you. For the love of... Why do you always try to act so grown up, Ren? Okay, Ren. You know we're here to stop the society's plan, right? Yes, I'm aware. And I hate being bored, so I'd be glad to play with you for a while. Hehe, try to enjoy yourselves, okay? Ren, that's enough. Sorry, but we're not here to fight you. I want to do something way more important. I want to talk to you. Talk? Oh, is it story time? Is it a fairy tale? No. It's about your invitation to join. It's about your invitation to join the society. I appreciate the offer, but I refuse. Well, you found Joshua on your own, so I guess that doesn't come as a huge surprise. Sure, you don't want to think it over a little more, though? No matter how hard you try, Estelle, you'll never stop Ouroboros. Joshua should know the best of all, right? Well... Besides, if you join the society, we can make you even stronger. You could be an enforcer, like me, you know? Wouldn't that be neat? I'll admit the idea of becoming stronger is tempting, but it wouldn't be real strength. Not to me, at least. I want to become stronger. Strong enough to protect those important to me, like my mom. Strong enough to protect myself, so this guy over here can stop fretting over me. Estelle. If I joined the society, though, I'd cease to be me. I might get stronger, sure, maybe a lot stronger, but it wouldn't be as who I really am. I just don't think there'd be any point. I don't understand. At all. Estelle, what are you saying? What you're saying doesn't make sense. Who you really are? What's that supposed to mean? Ren, I really like you. You act all grown up, you love pranks, you're more sympathetic than I'd expect, given the circumstances. You deceived me on a lot of things, but I can't bring myself to hate you. But that's why. That's why I don't want you to be in the society. If you were an adult choosing of your own free will, I could respect that at least. But what they've done to you, what they are doing to you, it's fundamentally wrong. If you grow into an adult the way you are now, you'll never ever be able to turn back. So... I've changed my mind. Huh? No. Ren! Hehe, now that's the Joshua I remember. Quick reflexes. That wasn't too bad either. They didn't call you the Angel of Slaughter for nothing, I see. Yes, that's right. The Angel of Slaughter is strong. Much stronger and much more useful than the Black Fang, who can only bite from the shadows. What the hell? What was that for? I said I've changed my mind. If you won't be my ally still, I'll gut you like a fish after all. Joshua too, and everyone else. One of the first things my dad ever told me was that gutting fish is for grown-ups. Okay, I've had enough. Missy, you have earned yourself a hell of a lot of spankings. Estelle, calm down. We can't underestimate... No, Joshua, she needs to be taught a lesson. You're so naive. I like that part of you, Estelle. But now I hate it. I hate you. I am the Angel of Slaughter. Now, it's time to be an Angel of Slaughter, you. No. And now it's time to be an angel and slaughter you. Die. Surprise attack. Grenade. Chloe, how about it?
Now, light of the heavens, feel these battered wings. Radiant
Let's look at this. Fogel 911EX. Patrol droid developed by the Society, uses a status altering ray on foes. Yeah, I saw that, it petrifies. Thanks. Ren, Enforcer number 15, 14,000 HP. Angel of Slaughter, usually wields an enormous scythe with deadly force. I saw that as well. 6,000 HP on the Fogels. So, if you used Clock down on Ren, they are so well. This is bad, us standing all in the same spot. It's actually very bad. You don't have any elemental resistances, you don't either. Do 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 do. Clock up X. It's a long shot. Those little ones are probably resistant against Orbital Down, but I might as well try. Oh! Damn, that petrification sucks! I think I'm gonna clock up Joshua. Or clock down Ren. Doom, 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 doom. Orbital Down, what are you gonna do? Everybody's resistant against the mute, probably. Of course. It was worth trying. Fun. Oh, that wasn't that good. Okay, you have speed up. No. Lock down on... you're really too far apart, you two. Clock up X on Chloe then. Because her speed stat right now is really abysmal. And afterwards, critical round. I cannot not utilize this. I'd be stupid to. How much damage do you do to those 5,000 health guys? 5,500. Oh my goody gumdrops! Oh my goody gumdrops! I can take care of that. Death Scream. Come on, you can do it. Don't get... Oh, beautiful baby Jesus! That makes this fight a lot simpler. So, where did we leave off, Ren? Where did we leave off? I'm scared. That was good. That was pretty good. Gotta say, gotta be honest there. Okay, let's clock her down now. You're gonna try to, you know, do you have access to Luxuria? No, you do not. But healing Tita is decent enough. Do I need to speed up more? I don't at this point. We have checkmated her already. That Black Fang and the critical round doing 5,100 damage, that was good. That was good. You can't say anything otherwise there. And I'm gonna clock up Estelle with her. Do. Now it's single target magic on her. What's your strongest single target? Tier 3 fire. Your strongest single target, I think with Chloe, I should really heal right now. I'd be stupid not to. I'd be throwing away something good. Joshua, I think Joshua can take the hit. But you yourself cannot. Doom, do 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 do. I mean, Ren does have very powerful techniques. That looked good. Sound like a little cat. Alright, we're in a good position again. Blood circle. I know why I healed Chloe there. No critical round coming up, but I do want to try a dual strike against her. What does that do? 1,800. Well, decent. Just what a napalm breath would do. Okay, Chloe. Now we're gonna use the real arts, though. Do 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 do. Blue Ascension or Earthlands? I think Earthlands looks much nicer than Blue Ascension. You also get a hit in Tita. You deserve it. Joshua, not this time. Not this time, bud. Bloop. I'm not mean. I'm a really nice guy. I'm not. Alrighty, that was fun. You actually broke all my toys! Hehe, you really aren't bad. Enough of this, damn it! Do you really enjoy this? Is this really all you can think about? Hehehe, of course. I love looking down on people suffering. It lifts me up, fills my chest, makes me happy. I love hearing people scream in agony. It helps me sleep like the angel I am at night. No. So you're still... Silence, Fang! Hey, Estelle. I've got a fairy tale of my own, you know. A long time ago, in a land far, far away, a little girl named Ren had a fake mama and papa. A what? A fake mama and papa. Ren loved them a lot, but one day they said they had a problem and had to go away for a while. They gave Ren away to other grown-ups who were very bad people. They were crying when they gave Ren away. They said, "We'll come back for you, sweetie," over and over again. But in the end... But what? After Ren was given away to those people, she was made to do many unpleasant things. Ren got used to most of it, but she never got used to being hurt. There were other kids the same age there too, but most of them got sick and died. That went on for about half a year. This can't be... How awful. No. In the end, Mama and Papa were fake. If they were real Mama and Papa, they would have come for Ren when she got hurt. Right, Estelle? That's how your Mama and Papa act, right? Ah, don't be sad. It all ended up okay. Joshua and Löwe came for Ren instead. They slaughtered all the bad grown-ups, stabbed them, burned them. It was wonderful. What? The society occasionally finds cause to crush lesser criminal organizations, mostly for the purpose of absorbing their resources into Ouroboros itself. We found her during one such mission. I see. They brought Ren home to Ouroboros. Ren learned so much when she came home. Joshua taught her to be sneaky. Löwe taught her to fight and kill. She learned all sorts of other things from everyone else too. And the nice people at the 13 factories taught her how to be friends with dolls, just like Pedro. And that's when she met her real Mama and Papa in one. Ah, that's that huge archaism! Can we really fight that thing? That's a Gorgia class tactical archaism, the Pater Mater. A kid like me being in this society is wrong, you say? If I become an adult the way I am now, I'll never be able to go back, you say? Lies! Lies! I only met my real papa and mama after the society took me in. I became the happiest girl in the world. I got my happy ending. Ren, listen to... If you deny that, Estelle, then you're my worst enemy. I'll enjoy your screams as Papa and Mater crushes you into paste. Die, die, die! $20,000 HP. Pater Mater. Oh, Chloe, you don't look so good. Tactical droid created by the Society. In defensive mode, its offense is limited. Is this defensive mode, though? We do not know. Doom, doom, doo doo doom. You're gonna be ready. Okay. We're gonna clock up Chloe. Oh, that's not gonna be fast enough, is it? You're going to clock up Josh. Or clock down. Does it work? Probably not. Yeah. I would have been very surprised if that had worked. Not fast enough. Alright then. Time for one of these items that I never use. Do 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 do. That was menacing. If you use arts, can you snipe that critical round somehow? I don't know how you would do that. I can't snipe it with Estelle. Do 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 do. Did I mention that this is one of my favorite tracks in this game? Probably did just a second ago. I believe it is in defense mode right now, with offense being limited. Let's utilize that critical round. That's not gonna do 5,000 damage. What? 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 Never mind. Never mind what I just said. I don't even know how that happened. I believe it is not a good idea to be grouped up like this. I'm gonna move Joshua over here. And I'm gonna move Chloe as far over here as I can. That will make healing quite troublesome. But in the end, we don't need to heal as much if I do this. 3,000 damage to Estelle, that is quite something. Doom, doom, doom. 3,005 cures lowered statuses. It is nice. I can heal. You cannot heal Estelle and Joshua in one go. Very nice technique, though, I have to say. And Tita can use that quite a bit. So he was resistant not only against the speed down, but also against the arts defense down. I don't even have to try that. So, also tier 4 fire attack. That's gonna be nice. But, of course, TloH is the strongest in terms of arts. With her tier 3 water and her massive art stat. Once at work I had this theme, this music stuck in my head, and I felt all high and mighty while scrubbing this stupid measuring frame. I'm not entirely sure what to call that, but yeah, this does feel good having this theme stuck in your head. Ah, that's a pretty good feeling there. What did you just call me? Say that again. You have no healing arts. Okay. Satellite beam. I've never seen that happen. But as of this moment, can you use no out of range. You're just gonna use that vital cannon on Josh and your Josh. Go for it. That robot does look quite menacing, but so far it's not done a whole lot. So, have you started attacking me yet, Patra Matra? I like this clock up X strategy though. It is working quite well on normal mode. I don't know about hard mode. Let's try a true heartbreak. No, that's impede. This has penetrate on it. What kind of damage does this do? Well, penetrate doesn't do much effectively apparently. Sure. You don't need to do that much damage. Ow. But apparently that thing can only smack people. Which in itself is horrible, but that's pretty good for me. Oh, come on, Tita. Do I want to heal TloH first? I don't think I do. Good experience. Level up for Tita. That means I don't have to heal her. It's so tough! It's even more powerful than the one we fought beneath Grancel Castle. How are you still not dead? Fine, I'm bored now. Patramatra, full output. Burn is the... It's reverted. The barrier's been dispelled. Ah, why now? Just a few more minutes and I could have burned you and made you scream and cry as I ripped out your guts with my bare hands. Hey! But that's how life goes sometimes. I have to go back to the Glorious now. The professor told me to come back once the beta served its purpose. You mean Weissman? Once the beta served its... So the tower's returning to normal is part of your plan? Maybe. I didn't ask for the details. But he did say the barriers around the towers were the Oriole's hands. The Oriole's... Huh? Heh, what does that mean? It makes you wonder. Well, Bye-bye, see you later. Oh, and next time we meet, I'll butcher you all. From all reports, the Society's Jaeger and mechanical forces in all regions have been driven back. We'll be maintaining alert status, but I think we'll be standing down from that ourselves soon. That's wonderful. What a friggin' day. Invasion's over and the weirdness at the towers has stopped. Guess we can finally take a break. One can hope at any rate. If only I could understand what the enemy's plan was. You don't seem like you're in party mood, Estelle. You upset about that, kiddo? Yeah. I was just thinking, as I was on a righteous high horse without even knowing why she joined. I think I just made things worse. Estelle. I've always been kind of sheltered from the really nasty stuff in the world. So for me to try and save someone like her, maybe it really was just a selfish dream. No, Estelle, I don't think so at all. Huh? Ren is, in the truest sense of the word, a genius. She's capable of understanding any information she comes across and can turn it to her advantage. She's capable of adapting to any situation in her way, and she can control her surroundings perfectly. As far as I know, she was born with those abilities. Wow, I knew she was capable, but thinking about it, yeah, that's all true. Before the Society took her in, she was in a horrible situation. Worse than what I went through in many ways. Unlike me though, her heart never really broke. At least not in the same way. At this point, adversity is just another obstacle to her, and one can overcome with guile or force. One she can overcome with guile or force. Rather than shutting down, she became as flexible as a snake. More so than any of us. But hang on. Even if she wasn't heartbroken or whatever, she still... Oh, trust me, I agree. No matter how happy she might say she is, she's still obviously in pain. It may have been years ago, but in all my time with her, and it was a lot, I've never seen her get that worked up. I think your words reached a part of Ren even she doesn't recognize. That's something only you could do. Joshua. Well, nuts. When you put it like that, how can I be depressed? Just you wait, Ren. Next time we meet, I'll get to your real self. You can do it, Estelle. Never gives up, does she? Wouldn't be Estelle otherwise. Anyway, that aside, what do we do now? I don't feel safe just cruising back to Gransel without knowing what the Society was really up to. In that case, might I suggest to stop at least in Fortress? We can consult with General Bright as to what to do next. Oh, good idea. I think that's for the best. Yeah, then, Julia, please set course to Leaston. By your command, Malay. Blast it all! Blast it! Grandpa? Professor, what's wrong? You seem really worked up. That data crystal you found in the tower! Capel just finished analyzing it. Was about time. Okay. Calm down, Professor. What was recorded on it? The function of the tetracyclic towers. You were right, in part. The 4 towers were built to keep the Oriole sealed away in another dimension. Hang on. What now? In another dimension? How in the world? Why in the... Wait a second. So the Shadow Towers were... Yes, I suspect you're among the first humans in a millennium to travel dimensionally. And the Gospels, they're... Yes. Yes, indeed. Conduits for the powers of the Shining Ring. What? Weissman? How in the hell? That man, is that... How is he doing this without authorization? Leon, report, what's going on? I don't know, ma'am. I just noticed we received a transmission and then we lost control. Forced computer entry, hacking some call it. I suppose having these advanced computers aboard the Arsail backfired on us. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Professor Russell. Yes, it is just as you suppose. I must admit surprised that you were able to realize such a system on your own. Though I suppose it's no surprise coming from a student of Epstein himself. As full of yourself as a balloon. I'll point out, Professor Weissman, that our flight controls are not networked to any other system. You won't be able to crash us or force open our doors or any other such harebrained nonsense. I wouldn't dream of it regardless. I simply wanted to contact you to ensure you were properly informed and prepared. To make sure you knew of the coming moment of glory. What? Moment of... No! Let me see. Given your position, the best place to see it should be your foredeck. Good evening then, everyone, and welcome to your new age. Joshua, let's get out to the deck. Where? Best seen from the foredeck. There! Drawn to reality. Another dimension. It must be that flying city. Yes, it must be. That's it, that's the Oriole. Hells! Captain Schwartz, land the ship now! Pardon, Professor? You have emergency orders from Cassius, right? If you don't hurry, it'll be too late for all of us. Very well! The orbital shutdown system? Of course it is. It would have to be. Or orbital absorption system. Symptom, as Cassius called it. Marvelous! My goodness! Holy hell, that's something! Isn't it just wonderful? This is astounding! Now I understand why you were making such a big deal out of it. It is nice to see that all of you understand its worth. The Oriole itself had long been sealed away in another dimension. Despite this, it has always been possible for it to influence our own dimension through the Gospels, which act as terminals. There was just one problem. We had no access to the originals, and so we were forced to create replicas. Only the most accurate would do. Any less, and the aureole would have remained forever unattainable. After much trial and error, we managed to successfully create perfect replicas. These true gospels finally allowed the aureole to remove the shackles that restricted its power. And so, here it is, returned from the dark abyss in which it was sealed. That was the purpose of stage 3 of the plan, I assume? Indeed. My comrades in arms, thanks to your labors, the 3rd stage is complete. And now our plan moves into its final stage. Chapter 7. The Tetracyclic Towers. End. Oh, Zane, you seem happy about something. I'm not quite happy about something right now, but you're not either. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I hope you'll join me for the next one as well. Until next time, bye bye.